Yo, what's up, jazz guitar friends? Larry Tamnini here, Jazz Guitar Under 5 Minutes. Hey, you just heard me playing the last 4 bars of a minor blues. Lots of videos. I know I've done a lot of videos about playing different changes over a major blues. There's something much more guitar friendly about minor blues, and I love playing minor blues. There's a lot of cool things you can do over a minor blues, too. Check it out. Let's talk about a couple of different sets of changes that you can play over a minor blues. And I'm going to start off by just kind of playing a stock minor blues where I'm going to play the 1. And I'm going to go back, right? Play the 4 and back to my 1. Always going to outline the 5 of the 4, right? And back to the 1. And I have that F7. There's my 5, and then turn around, right? All right, let's talk about that real quick, right? We don't have a whole lot happening. And, if you can't take it from just this part of playing the blues, it's going to really be tough to get into some other things. So let's really own this part of it. Playing that 1, right? And I'm going to my 4, just like I could go to my 4 over a major blues. This time I'm going to a D minor, right? Right? Always going to anticipate that 4 chord, right? By just playing that A7, and then I'm going to go back here, right? Now, I can just sort of let this hang, which is going to give me more opportunity to do stuff later. But then I'm going to go to this F7, right? Your flat 6, right? And then you have your 5, right? Really important to make sure that your 5 chord, this is his first big rule on your minor blues. You want to make sure your 5 chord is an altered chord. Sharp 9, right? Flat 9. You can sort of get away with that, but I think these are going to be your preferred ones. And obviously, you can't go wrong with just a straight up, guide tones or just root 3rd, 5th. Super important. Because you don't want to play, natural 9, or you don't want to play a 13, because that really takes away a lot of the energy and a lot of the gravity that 5 chord is going to provide, right? So maybe on a major blues, it would be cool to play like an E13 or an E9 here. But in a minor blues, everything's going to be altered, right? That's one of the fun things about minor blues. You could play a lot of different dominant stuff over it, right? All right, so let's go with our 2nd chord. So instead of going to my 4 this time, right, 2, 5, right, and then there's that 5. Now what am I going to do here? All right, let's not go crazy, but let's do a little something different, right? So what did I do there? From my 4, I went, right, kind of Benny Golson move down to the flat 7 there. 2, 5 here, right? Now, this is another spot to put something in. That time I put the 2, 5 of the flat 6 in there. Really works out nice, right? And I'm going to keep it going and just put the 2 in front of the 5. Maybe do a little different turnaround, right? All right, so what was different about the first 2 choruses? Well, I went to the 4 in the first 4 bars in the first time. I didn't do that. I kind of played the 2, 5 the second time. Also, what else did I do? I didn't just let the 4 hang. I kind of did a little Benny Golson walk down back to the 1, right? And then I kind of threw that in, right? What else can I do? I can also go make a chromatic. That's going to be important with what we do with our 3rd chorus. All right, check it out. So now we're going to go with our next chorus. Right, I wanted to do something different. I might not always go to, the flat 2, but again, just something a little bit different that you can do. Right? Right, now this time I'm going to kind of keep that chromatic going down from the 4, right? Lead organ's got a great blues and A flat called Party Time that does it, right? Nah, maybe I don't want to go to there, right? So I'm going to ride this back out. Right, so there's 3 choruses of how you can kind of make your maybe not super appealing minor blues a little bit more appealing. There's other little things you can do. What if I did something like this? That time I just sort of went A minor, A7, D minor, E7, but that's almost sort of like going 2-5, but you know, whatever it works for you. So many different things that you can do with a minor blues. So guitar friendly too. One of the things that I like to do on the turnaround is a little common tone, kind of great pumpkin vibe, but you know, I love it. Right? And always remember, you can play dominant chords here. You don't always have to play a minor too, which really helps. Doesn't sound like a big deal, but it's a big deal. All right, guitar friends, if you made it this far, please hit that like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate all the support, all the comments. Thank you so much. Try to put up new content every week. Tomorrow night, I'll be running a jazz jam in Doylestown, Pennsylvania. If you want to come out and play a minor blues, there's a spot for you. 7 to 10 at Villa Capri. Bebop.